Blog Talk Radio.
You want it, I got it, anytime you desire. Hustle always ain't stopping, we live with that Endie Fiya, fire. Get it straight to the point, no chaser, no false facts and no faker. Gas, we're on your way, that entertainment news, with a little bit of daily inspiration. Put it off to the side, east to the west, to everyone in this nation. Every week is a celebration, with a girl in motion and an RP4. Switching the key up, we're no sleepers, giving the game on all we know. So, won't you please pay attention, especially if you're really on your own trying to get it. Need an idea how to make your riches, hit it from the soul, trying to do it in the business. Need an interview, can't lose, if you've been better than bruised. This is exclusive for you, these are the tools. We about to bring you the school, and it before it was cool. That Endie Fiya, yo, come get what you need. That's your desire, run with rich and the speed. That Endie Fiya, fire. That Endie Fiya, fire. That Endie Fiya, yo, come get what you need. That's your desire, run with rich and the speed. That Endie Fiya, fire. Endie Fiya, fire.
Yo, what's good? Y'all tuning into another episode of Endie Fiya. I'm Rich. I got my girl Nakia on. Nakia, you on?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, how you doing?
To the point of no return right now. Yeah.
Why? What's going on? Talk to me. What's going on?
I got a lot on my plate right now, just a whole lot. And I don't like to be disorganized and seem like, I can't function. And right now, that's kind of how I feel. Like, I am very disorganized and dysfunctional, Like, I live by the same routine every single day, but there's just so much. It's like there's not enough hours. Like, I need another 16 hours in a day. Like, for one, because I need to sleep. I haven't slept, like, really good in a month. Like, I'm averaging, like, an hour to 2 hours per night, and I can't function off of that, And then, band practice. Let's back up. Band practice is 3 days a week, right? Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Yeah, so I literally run in, like, I leave band practice early to be able to, make the show, which is no fault of the show, you know what I'm saying? Because I actually started the show around a band schedule last year. But I feel like everything I do is around somebody else's schedule, you know what I mean? Like, getting kids to school on time, that's around their schedule. Like, band, even my hours at work is around my kids' schedule. So I'm just, and when I say just the disorganized part, like, our guest for today, when I tell you, I don't know if she's been listening to the past few shows or if she's seen us talk about the past few shows or what, but our guest today is in Chile, and she has been very adamant about getting, being able to call in, getting on the show. We contacted Jake in the UK. I've contacted another artist, Thank You Sassy in the UK, just to figure out what we can do to get her on. And everything that we've done, from all different kinds of apps, from WhatsApp to Zoom to FaceTime, audio, you name it, we can't get her on this show. So I feel like that's something, and I even reached out to our platform earlier today, and I know it takes them like 24 hours to respond to find out, is there any other way that she can connect? I think this is something that they need to work out on their end, because this is, like, you can't even, like, I've tried, like, doing 3-way calls on one phone and trying to connect her on another phone, and you can't do it. Like, it's insane. So I'm going to be stressed because I'm messaging her now. We're messaging back and forth, but I don't have any way to get her on live. Like, it's going to make her energy sound worth anything. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's where I'm at right now. Like, that's where I'm at.
Yeah,
I'm just
sounds
tired.
a lot.
Yeah, I need some. It's a whole lot, you know. And this
It
weekend
sounds
is
like
a hot
it.
festival where I'm at, and I'm supposed to be seeing Miguel and Division perform on Friday night, and then I have the Cowboys game on Sunday. But the person that's going me to the Cowboys game, his nephew was born on Tuesday, and the nephew has like an underdeveloped lung or something, and they just flew him out to a larger hospital. So it's like I'm stuck going to the game by myself. Who does that? You know, I already got a 3-hour drive to get to the game. Who does that? Like our whole weekend is jacked up, not because the nephew was born and he has issues. I'm just saying it's just. It's just a lot going on. And I thought, this weekend I'm going to be able to just breathe a little bit, you know what I mean? Just I don't have to worry about the kids because I'm leaving the kids. And, I don't have to worry about anything. Like homework is all caught up. And just I'm going to get a moment to just breathe, And I'd be damned, I'm not going to get that moment to just breathe. Like I need to exhale, and I just can't do that. So I'm thinking what I want to do right now is, because I can't get it connected like today. I can't do that. So I'm thinking, unlike artists who just don't show up or whatever, I do want to read her bio. And we talked a little bit yesterday, and I know a little bit, a little bit more about her that she mentioned in her bio. Play her music, and somehow figure out how to pre-record a show and slot her in on another day. Because, like I said, she has been back and forth with Donovan like all week, or last week, and she's been promoting the show like crazy, and she's excited, and she does have a platform that's a little, I won't say, well, it's a little different than from the majority of the artists that we've had on the show, at least the ones who've been, forthcoming with all of their information, and most of them have. But her platform is a little different. And so I do want to talk to her about, that. So I do want to read her bio, play her music, and talk about the things that we discussed yesterday, and let her know that we will be, doing a pre-recorded show so that we can get her interview live on Endie Fiya. I know, like I said, she's been promoting, so I know she has fans that are listening. With her being from California, but she's been in Chile for the past 17 years. So, she has family in the States and followers and fans in the States, too, who may be listening. So I do want to put that out there that we are going to do another show, pre-record that show, and then be able to play our interview here. So what's been going on with you?
My life hasn't been as hectic. I've been sick. I've been sick like the last few days.
I know something has to be going on. I haven't talked to you.
Yeah,
we talked.
I know.
Because I've been so busy, I haven't been like, oh, Rich, when you're feeling what's going on, Rich, because I've just been so busy. Like, I shoot you some shit every now and again, but I don't even, yeah. Are you feeling better now or no?
Nah, I'm still I'm getting better. I'm still kind of a little sick. Besides that, Rebel Project out. It's been great feedback on that. A new show dropped under Global Money Radio, Nikki B and Friends. That's exciting. And, of course, the audio book that's coming, I'm listening to it now. It's a great read so far. I haven't finished it yet, but that's definitely coming soon as well. And a compilation album, Peace Crisis in the Field, this week, writing the lead song for the compilation that we're dropping as well. And so that's all I got right now.
Well, that's a lot. Yeah, I could tell you do sound kind of nasally congested.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must have passed that shit on to me because last night at work, or was it last night? I think it was last night, but I thought I was dying. I didn't know what was going on. Like, all of a sudden, most of the time I walk around in a daze anyway. But last night, like, my head just started spinning, and I'm sitting at my desk like, what is going on? And I dimmed the light a little bit, and it seems like that made it worse. the next thing I know, like one side of my whole head is just stopped up, and I'm like, oh, I can't be sick, and I'm like contributing to that, contributing all of this I'm going through now is the fact that I can't get no sleep. You know what I mean? No sleep, always running, and yeah.
Life don't slow you down when it needs to. That's what I took it as.
Yeah, that happened to me a couple years ago, and I probably think that's probably the last time I actually had a real break. My chest started hurting like crazy, and then I started having breathing issues, and I went to, my doctor, and she was like, oh, no, you have like a sinus infection, is what she said. And for like a week, I had this sinus infection that only got worse and worse and worse, and I'm thinking, no, like my chest hurts. When I talk, my chest hurts. When I breathe, my chest hurts. And so finally I said, I'm just going to go to the ER, which is, I live in the ER. I'm going to go to the ER and see what's going on. And they were like, they took the chest x-ray, and they were like, you have pneumonia. You have walking pneumonia. And I was like, oh, no, I have a sinus infection.
Yeah, same thing happened to my cousin.
No, you have walking pneumonia, and that laid me out for, 3 weeks. My mom had to come here and help me with the kids. And that's the last real break that I've had, and I want to say that was like 2 years ago. So your body does have a way of letting you know when you need to rest, and I think mine may be getting there. But other than that, trying to think anything that's really going on, like music-wise on my side. No, there's a lot. Because people are hitting me up, to do different things, and I don't want to tell anybody no, because I want to do everything. Like, I want to be a part of everything, a contributing editor to a magazine. A fashion designer just started a line that was just debuted in Macy's, and she wants me to do promo for her, and I'm just, just different opportunities that I'm all excited about. But when I look at my calendars, and I'm just like, where am I going to squeeze it in, Yeah. Where am I going to squeeze it in? She is really adamant about getting on. We could try this. I don't know if it's going to work, but I do want to play a song by her. This is Aliice. Our guest tonight would have been Aliice, the pop singer and songwriter, born in California but raised in Chile. She currently lives there, but she will be moving back to LA next year. So I asked her, how did you get there? And she was like, well, my mother is Chilean. My father's from the States, but my mother's Chilean. So she did go on to talk about how, her both parents were in Cali, and something happened. Something, I don't want to say like the Civil War, or you know what I'm saying? But, because that was like way back when. But it was something to that nature. Something happened in California, and her mother decided, this is not the place that I want to be, and I want to raise my children. And so they moved back to Chile, and she's been there for the past 17 years. She was on The Voice in Chile in 1919. In 2016, she sings in both languages, which she did state that sometimes that could be a good thing. For some to be bilingual and be able to, sing in both languages. Now, I don't know. Maybe that's just over there that it has like a negative impact, because over here you have Ozuna, you have Bad Bunny, you have J Balvin, you have Nicki Jam, you got Cardi B, you got people that are singing, and rapping and being multilingual or bilingual. And doing it. So maybe it's just over there where it's frowned upon. But we welcome you back over here, to bring your sound in both languages. She has been the closing act to the Pride March for the past 2 years in Madrid in 2017, in Santiago, Chile in 2018. So she states that her aesthetic is inspired by drag, and her message is of strength and of self-love. And it's very clear, and it is very clear on all of her social media where she stands. And so I wanted to talk to her about that. because, you know, I don't think we've had anyone on the show where